All right, we're recording and we're screen sharing and we're good. All right, sorry about the delay. We had a ton of people jumping on here. And first, before we get started, props to the East Coasters staying up late with us tonight. You guys are awesome. Denise, I can only imagine what time it is there. Tim and Kelly, the whole mix of people over there. Um, but we called this call real quick, and I was really proud of the turnout. So Ashley and I wanted to host this call. We've been collaborating with a lot of our leaders over the last few days. Some of you that might even pop on and share a little bit tonight. But it's been, hold on one second, let me get everyone on mute again. It's been very obvious that a lot of people have questions coming out of conventions. Obviously many of you were there. It was fantastic, and every year Dan and Dr. A get better. That's why if you've gone to a convention, you always are looking forward to the next one. But lots of fantastic things coming out, and just wanted to give a quick review on what they all mean and kind of how they all fit as we continue to evolve into the leader of creating health in America. So you've been getting like the same question over and over again. So we're going to do a quick review on how they all start to fit, so you can kind of wrap your mind around them. Many of you guys that were at convention, you guys know what they are. But now we're going to try to put in a quick context of, one, we can answer a few more questions just in case people have some questions, but also just kind of how they fit into the routine. And then this is all going to be a quick review, because we're going to have a training on the 18th here locally in the Portland area, which is a Monday. We're going to do a short training and kind of review the simple systems of the basics of growing your business and supporting clients. But the cool thing about that is we're also going to live cast that training. So everyone in the United States can take part in that as well. So mark that in your calendar. We're going to go over everything a lot in depth on that training. But again, just so many questions coming up and so many great things. And not to mention a few, an incentive trip that's coming up. So we wanted to get the information out there quick. So, and bear with me, we have a lot of people joining the call. I got to make sure everyone's muted. There we go. Okay, might have to do that a few different times. So just wanted to give a review. So some of those things that people have been asking questions about, and Ashley is going to chime in as well and help me with a few of these things. But Be Slim enhancements. We obviously saw some of those and just kind of reviewing what that means and all the cool things that come out with that, and also in explaining the value to our clients, which has increased dramatically. Coaching videos. Many of you guys saw that many of you guys saw that there's going to be coaching emails that actually go out to our clients from the leadership of the company, which will be really cool in integrating our clients and kind of how that works. The transformation, Dr. A Stop Challenge Choose site, and the transformation, exactly what that is. The Stop Challenge Choose ebook and how that all fits in. The Cancun recognition trip. The Meltdown Challenge that starts this next month, and the August 18th training. So just wanted to review all those things so everyone kind of get a quick little context of what that all meant. So the first one that we wanted to cover with everyone was the Be Slim variety packs that came out. So Take Shape for Life has been working with our, obviously we've been working with Take Shape for Life to basically continue to evolve the client experience as they come into Take Shape for Life, and making sure that we're up to par with what's out there today and meeting price points that go on here. So we're actually really excited to announce that these are the new information pieces for the Be Slim variety kit. So right here, you'll see on the screen here that we have optimal kits that start at $299.95. And that's basically enough and they're called Be Slim variety packs because when a client signs up for the Be Slim, with the benefits of the 5 free boxes they get on their first order, they get enough for their first 4 weeks on plan. The first one is on the far left here is the optimal kit. And that, let's see here, I'm gonna grab a marker. No, I can't. That's okay. So that comes with Dr. A's Habits of Health, living a longer, healthier life, companion guide, and Dr. A's Habits of Health. They're obviously just like the packs before. There is a MetaFast Favorites, there is an On the Go, and there's a gluten-free option. There will also be a variety pack that just consists of the same items, but with just the Discover Your Optimal Health book. That price point there is $267.95. And then there's the basic kits, which basically just come with the meal replacements in there and the standard welcome to Take Shape for Life information. Again, 15 boxes. There's same 3 kits: MetaFast Favorites, On the Go, and gluten-free basic kit. And the one thing that Ashley and I, we're going to be training with all of our leaders on the 18th and a little bit more in depth on how the exact system goes to how to best start your client, what comes with that, what to get them to be aware of. But the most important thing coming out of this is to know that there is no wrong way to start a client as long as you get them started on their road to optimal health and enjoying our program and all the benefits that we have, which now we have more things to start to integrate them into the system. You are golden. So we've had a lot of people saying, oh, I don't know if I'm starting my clients right. There is no right way to start a client. But what we'll be training on over the next little bit is the best way to start a client and what tools to probably key in most as you get started. You may find a little bit more of a fit on what you enjoy and that you want to coach your clients on. But you can start to enjoy the experience that you want to provide for your clients however you would like. One thing that we're probably going to hit a little bit more on is the advantages of starting with the basic kit and what that looks like, knowing that price point and how to get someone started, which how phenomenal that all of these kits are under $300 to get someone started, which is a huge advantage when talking to potential clients. So that's kind of the information. Again, we'll cover more of that as we go forward, but those are the 3 price points and what it differs per variety pack and the 3 options for what comes in those meals. So same as always, when we start a client, we facilitate their first order and we help them with the variety pack that best fits their needs. So those are the variety packs. And then some of the incentives that people wanted a little bit more clarity on is that, let me actually put back on this detail right here. Okay. On the first order, like we talked about with the B Slim Variety Pack, you get 5 free boxes for your clients on their first order above $250. So all B Slim Variety Packs are above $250. So they'll get the 5 free boxes of food, getting them enough food for their first month on plan. So again, those price points will be up, and I'm going to go to them real quick so you can see them. Those are the price points to help someone get started on plan and what it takes for them to get started. Then going forward, so again, you get the 5 free boxes. And then additionally, this is another really cool thing, is that there is over time, you build up savings towards your next order. So you get 5% on orders between 150 and 249 and 10% on orders 250 and above. So to kind of put that in context, if someone got started with your standard variety pack, they would, their cost on plan to get started their first month would be 254. Make sure I get that right. 25. Yep, got it right. And that means that their order is above 250. So they qualify for 10% on their next order. So they will receive $25 off of their next order. And that is a great incentive to keep our clients always looking towards their next order, because every order they place, because this is ongoing forever, they build up credit towards their next order that incentivizes them to stay with their plan, stay with the B Slim, and utilizing that system. There's shipping benefits. So for all states, the 48 states and military addresses, all orders between 150 and 249 are flat rate of $5, and all orders above 250 are free. There is going to be some information about shipping to the other states, so Hawaii, Alaska, any region outside of the standard U.S. We'll get that information shortly, but this is another, again, pretty cool incentive that we have that goes with the orders. The only thing that continues to constitute the B Slim, because it is a membership that comes with a reward, is that you do need to place your order every 60 days to remain active with your client and receiving those items. So one thing for, when you're layering your clients, and they'll receive notices of this as a client, they'll get emails letting them know, but basically to keep that information, or I'm sorry, that discount that they built up towards the next order, it just basically part of that program is that they order every 60 days, which is if they're moving towards their goals, or even a strong maintenance ordering clients, that would be probably something they would want to fall into. So those are the B Slim enhancements. And the one thing that's really exciting about this is it 100% mirrors the MetaFast Direct incentives, and in some cases actually are better. So right now, at a face-to-face value, even though we are so much such a higher value than just the meal replacement that MetaFast provides, Direct, we are basically mirrored images, and our value added for the coaching, the value added for our Habits of Health system, and the support emails, all of those things make our value added so much more increased to our client base. So when you're talking to them, these are all the additional incentives. So some other cool things that will be coming out is knowing in the past, there's kind of been people can place, orders, multiple orders. Now it's all set up in the system that their B Slim account is their B Slim account. So they'll be redirected to you as a client, no matter how they may accidentally get in the system. For you experienced coaches, sometimes clients get on, they don't know how to place their second order, and they somehow end up placing an order at the incorrect place. With their information, they will always be driven back to you, which is another really cool thing that comes out with the new B Slim enhancement. So those are those are the price points for the new B Slim variety packs, and these are all the benefits of the B Slim enhancement. So I'm going to leave that up there just for another second, just in case you want to review it. Again, this webinar is being recorded, so you can kind of come back to it, and we will also be posting some of the information on this. But again, the price point being where it's at, this is a huge incentive to help clients get started. And again, moving towards the 18th, training, we're going to actually provide a lot more, detail on how the whole sequence of starting the client, verbiage, some of those things that'll be very helpful as you're supporting more clients and helping them move forward on their health journey, which we'll get to. And actually, as I'm doing that, Ashley, anything that you wanted to pop on and cover on any of this that I've been covering?
The question that I wanted to just get clarity on was people are asking, what are the times of the training on the 18th? We know it's the 18th, but what's the times of the training?
It is. I'll get to that at the end, but it's going to be in the evening, about between 6 and 9 p.m.
Pacific,
right? Yes. Thank you for clarifying. That's why you're there. Anything else on the B Slim? Does that all kind of make sense? Got it covered pretty simply?
Yeah, I mean, that might sound like a lot of information to people, but don't worry. We will be getting it very streamlined very, very soon for you. And the way that we plan on training it will really help people feel really confident. And, you won't really have any questions on the clarity pretty soon. We don't have screenshots of anything. I can't walk you through anything yet, but as soon as I can, we will get you all more information.
Perfect. Yeah. And
I do have another one. I know we're always clients, but does the 60 days, it goes for coaches too, right?
Yes.
Okay. So can you repeat that in a sentence with coaches?
Which part?
I'll just say, so what we keep saying that to stay active with the B Slim, they need to be placing an order every 60 days. And the same goes for coaches too, to be able to stay within that.
Exactly.
Whether you're coach, client, whatever, it's the same.
Yep, exactly. So, yep, spot on. And those are kind of the details. Again, Ashley and a lot of leaders will be going over that on the 18th. Most things to remember are $250 gets you free shipping and 10% at the savings towards your next order. And that's basically some of the details there. So,
real quick, another question was if you cancel the B Slim and then later want to reinstate the B Slim, will they receive the benefits?
Yes, you can always opt back into the B Slim at any time. The one thing though, and this is the incentive to keep clients active on that and keep them utilizing their discount and the advantage of the B Slim, is if you cancel it or go past the 60 days, when you replace your B Slim to activate it, you do have to pay shipping on that first order.
Great. And then another thing was somebody said it's question was 140 meals total for 1 month. It's not for 1 month. It's they're not making it for a month. Like the old way it used to be covered like 31 or 33 days or something. We're going to be training to a different strategy. And so just for anyone to understand, don't get hung up on how many meals there are and all of that. We'll train you and teach you how so that your clients aren't going to need to worry about running out of food or anything.
Yep, exactly. So thanks for covering that, Ashley. And these are all the benefits as you're talking with your clients. And just as you feel confident in offering all of this, there is a huge advantage for our clients that I'll cover here shortly, in addition to just the B Slim benefits. So some of the other ones here is the Stop Challenge Juice ebook. So a lot of people were excited when they showed this, but kind of had some questions on how to utilize this. So one, you can go to Stop Challenge. Actually, let me go over the 2 ways to utilize this. So one, for layering clients. So for your people that are not ready now, or as a conversation starter, you're talking with someone, you want to give them something to continue to further that information. This is a great tool to send them as a follow-up piece, a conversation starter, a way to dialogue and grab information. That is a huge benefit of this book, because you can send it to them, and I'm going to get to how you do that here in a second. But that's one of the main goals of utilizing this piece. Because the information's in it kind of gets people more involved with what our process is, and it really awakens the desire to get healthy, understanding what it's not really an explanation of Take Shape for Life, it's how to get on the path to creating health, which is what our full offering is. So that's one of the great benefits of doing that. The other one is it is a great intro to getting people started on their optimal health path. Sorry, I had a text come in. So utilizing this as people's first piece and their first step in their habits of health learning. So I'm going to go over that here in a second. So a few different ways how you can get this to your clients and how to go about doing that. If you go to stopchallengechoose.com, there is a little tab, and actually, I'm going to look at that real quick. If you go, you guys can all see my stream, join the program under the tab, download ebook. And so what that does is that that sends you a link for the ebook, and it'll be sent to your email, and it gives you a link to just download the ebook that you can view from almost anything. I have heard that there's a few issues with Android devices, but this has just got released, so this will all get figured out very quickly. But essentially, you want to save that link, because not only can you give that to people, but you can give it to clients as they're getting started. So you can sign up for yourself, and like I said, save the link as a master in your email. This is also something that will probably go in your welcome email out to your clients. Again, we'll train more of this in detail on the 18th. But that's how you save the link. That's how you get it. And what's really cool about this is I actually opened it up on my computer. It's right here. No, it's not. It's right here. So this is the ebook. It's fantastic, and it's a great coaching tool, and Dr. A did a phenomenal job. So it starts off like this. You can download it. You can read it from any device, so anyone can get it anywhere, and it has a table of contents. It's very quick and easy, and it covers all aspects of health. So it's a great coaching piece as someone gets started. It's short. It's easy. It's even interactive for like basically all generations. So it even has an online introduction. Let's see here. Just so people can see an idea of it.
Hi, I'm Dr. Wayne Scott Anderson. I'm Dr. Wayne Scott Anderson, author of Discover Your Optimal Health. And I'm helping pioneer a movement for helping people around the world create long-term health. So I spent the first 20 years as a physician in critical care, really reacting to disease.
And it goes on like that. So there's a lot of cool benefits to this and being interactive for your clients. So it's a next step in the generation of helping people get integrated on their path. It's really quick and easy for them to, just make sure I go back here so people can see it. And so it kind of goes through all the different things. Stop, challenge, choose, which is a great keynote for coaching people on how to make decisions to live a healthier life. It covers habit cycle. It covers healthy sleep, all the different chapters that it covers. So this is a really easy bite-sized piece for your clients to grasp as you're coaching them on plan, and the first easy thing to step into. So highly encourage everyone, if you haven't yet, download the link at stopchallengechoose.com, kind of go over it, because this is one of your most simple starting tools with your clients. And as we go over more systems, this will be the way you want to start them out. And the coaching piece that you're going to start with the first piece of the habits of health system. So pretty cool. And it even goes on further. It has transformation winners from the challenge with some real life videos. Like here's Matt's video talking about making the decision to make optimal health decision in his life and taking the next step after his initial weight loss journey. So it's really interactive. So clients get a more like hands-on experience, and this is the stuff you can bounce back and forth with them when you're talking with them on their celebration call. Also, the other benefit is they get it right away. So as soon as they get started, it's something they can immediately jump into while they're waiting for their food. So again, we'll jump into more of how the systems of coaching people, but that is what the ebook is, and that's probably going to be the first piece that people get. So again, that's how it looks. And that's what to do with with those emails. The other new part of the Bio Network that people are going to be getting their hands on is the coaching videos that are done by the leaders and health coaches and health professionals of this company. So how this works, and a lot of people kind of had a question on how this is going to work and when it's going to be released. But essentially, this will go live in a few weeks, ideally on the 1st, but we haven't got confirmation of it yet. So when a client places an order, in addition to their order confirmation, they're going to get an email, and it's going to be Dr. A, welcoming them to make the decision to get healthy. Quick, and the beauty of these videos are they're very short. And it's going to give them a link to opt in, and they're going to get that email. So as a coach, and we'll go into the systems again on this later, we're going to want to remind them to activate their coaching emails, and they'll get days for the first 7 days, and then weekly emails. And it's all different leaders giving them different insight, basically things to focus on their journey. So again, it takes a little bit more off of our shoulders as being the full health coaches, and we get to guide them back to the system that's always been there all along. So we can spend more time bringing people to the system and less time, having to recite the system to people, because I think we've all kind of found ourselves kind of getting in that range. So like we said, when a client's first order is placed, they'll get this email. You want to make sure that you remind them about this. And in addition to you're talking to them about the ebook, it's also going to give them an estimated delivery date, so they know when to activate it, and that'll start them in sequence with their first day, which is really cool. And again, this will be coming out here shortly. I'm told by Allison Bell, who's the person that organized this entire awesome video series, that we're in a week's mode of waiting here, and should be live here very soon, which will be part of our starting system. Then there's the meltdown challenge. People have had a lot of questions on this. Many of you guys are participating, maybe even running your own right now, or at least running through the practice run. This is actually a really cool thing. Which I think we've kind of already explained a little bit, is we've always done, for the Brash Miller Group, we've always done incentive, fun optimal health challenges, basically every January and every, end of summer. And this is something that's evolved into more of an online community, and actually will be very exciting for you to use for your clients. This is a huge lead generation tool because you can invite anyone to join this challenge with you. So if you're layering your pre-clients, it's something for them to invite you. If you know people are trying to lose weight, or something in that respect, you can invite all of your pre-clients, and they're one step closer to being in your community. So we'll go over more of this again on the 18th and as we get closer, but we did want to get you some timeline based on this. So the challenge will open up on the 18th of August. And basically, if you're supporting at least a few clients or higher, you're going to want to have what's called your own hotel room. So you'll have your own wall. Many of you already know exactly what I'm talking about, but basically a room where you'll host for your clients and throughout the challenge as part of the big hotel. You'll get to open up your own room on the 18th, which gives you a month to promote your wall, bring clients in, and just so you can kind of keep an idea of a timeline. Around the 10th of the month, we'll start getting you guys graphics, to-do lists, different things that'll help you promote this challenge. Q&A answers, all those things. It's not something you have to worry about right now, again, because it's not something that's applicable, but you can start throwing out teasers right now. Like, I'll show you an example here at the end, but you can start, I've seen some of you throw out some teasers on Facebook, like, hey, stay tuned for an exciting challenge that we have coming out later in August. Just kind of throwing some feelers out there to kind of get, people ready for it, because this is a constant layering tool. And like I said, it is a huge tool for, one, not only integrating your clients, because there's a lot of great benefits of this system, but for all of your pre-clients, they can be literally participating with you in a weight loss challenge. And the thing that we do best, that also entails all the ins and outs of creating health in your life, not just around weight loss itself. So that's some of the details. Again, we'll go over more of this in depth, but I did want to get you guys the timeline of this. Again, don't worry about anything on this right now, but it is coming. If you're not understanding exactly how this works, feel free to, and with anything that we cover, feel free to reach out to your support team. But again, this will be another aspect of getting our clients integrated in a fun thing that they can do, and a promotional piece for you guys as well. The other one that a lot of people have had questions on is the transformation. And this is probably where people have had the most confusion, because it is the same name as the Optimal Health, basically, challenge that we had in January. This is an ongoing site, stopchallengechoose.com, where you can sign up for a daily email for 12 weeks from Dr. A. I'm not sure if this would exactly be our most front-running tool being utilized, but people have had confusion on what the meltdown challenge was, what the transformation is, and all of those things. So this is something that you can utilize for, and we can go over this in depth, but basically you could sign your clients for it, and they'll get a daily email reading. If your clients are participating in the meltdown challenge, they got the coaching videos, this may be something that could be a little bit more, if they're not daily email readers, this may not be the best aspect for them. And I don't know, again, if this would be our front running piece to layer on our clients, especially during the time of a challenge, but it is an awesome tool that Dr. Ray has set up. And this is also the same site, like I was telling you, that you can get the ebook from. So so basically you can see this is a challenge site. You can sign up for a woman, men, or health coaches. And basically it's a daily email reading that you'll get for your clients. Your clients can sign up for it, or you can sign them up for it. It's just an option that you can utilize to support your clients. So hopefully that puts that in a little bit of context. And then the Cancun recognition trip. There are going to be more details coming out on probably Monday, and I would imagine they'll be covering it on the leadership call. So look for this on Coach Connection and for details out on the Monday night leadership call. But we've had a lot of people asking about this, so I did want to cover some basics of it so you can start wrapping your head around this. First and foremost, it is a recognition trip. So although it's very easy to qualify for, you have to be doing work in your business to make this happen. So we had a lot of people join our last one. But the one thing, just like when you make any goals, you want to make sure that this is in line with what you have time for in your business. So please make sure that as you get information on this, make a plan with your support team. They'll show you exactly how to do this. But there are awesome ways to grow your business, and this is very achievable to go on. So just some ideas of points is the qualification periods goes from August 1st to January 31st. To qualify, all you have to do is go 25 points over what's called your baseline. Your baseline is the points that which are your starting points over the months of April, May, and June. And they'll get more clarity on exactly what this, but you'll figure out what your baseline is and say like your baseline is for over a 6 months period, you want to grow an average of 25 points over that. You grow points for, growing your front line in $1,200 increments. Every senior coach team you develop, 1 point for every qualified executive director team. And then there's bonus points. So point for every month you qualify as a fully integrated business coach, 1 point for personally sponsoring a health coach that earns their CAB during the incentive, and also 1 point for developing an executive director on your team and helping someone reach that leadership rank. So all different ways to earn points, but wanted to cover this just so people can start getting an idea, start formulating a rough idea as they're setting up their goals for August and the client acquisition we're going to be doing there. But again, there's going to be more information coming out on Coach Connection, and I would imagine this will be something they review on the leadership call on Monday. But had a lot of people asking, wanted to cover that. So that's pretty much most of the main things we wanted to cover. But the biggest reason we wanted to cover this, besides all the questions we had, is this is a phenomenal time to be promoting. For August. One, don't wait. If you have clients that are wanting to get started, start them strong and start them now. But over the next week that we have here before August, this is a great time because if anyone knows me and knows my training, I love to have, you're always looking for an additional reason to start a client besides just the reason to create health. That's an amazing reason in itself, but it's always helpful to create a reason on why right now is the best time to start. So feel free to send out info to pre-clients, past clients to initiate buzz with them. So on the screen right here, I just have an example of someone sent out to our team. I thought it was brilliant, and it got a lot of great feedback. So they just sent something out like, in the context of, hey, start on your optimal health journey and save, because we have this awesome incentive that's coming out with the new price on the Friday pack. So clients can get started for $254.25 and earn 10% off your next order. Get started in time for the Meltdown Challenge, utilizing all the things that are coming out for reasons for people to get started right now. So like if you see in the example to the right-hand side, just throwing out some of the promotions that are coming up and a reason why someone would get started. So they put the date of August 1st because it creates initiative to start in August. It gets information coming out for the challenge, and it gives them ideas of all the incentives that are coming up that they can take advantage of. So these are all just great things to put out. So ideally, if you're really layering your client base or looking for a reason to touch base and help people get started, especially to kick off your August with the biggest bang possible, send out something like this to your clients. This particular coach used Mad Mimi and set this up in a short period of time. And they sent this out. They already got a lot of great feedback, and they are continuing to do their daily touches and follow-up. And then the reason why it's good to do it now is before August 1st, you can send out another reminder to your clients. We all know that it takes 5 to 12 follows for a client to, basically make the decision to get started. So it gives you time to layer. reach back and touch back again before the start. So this is just an example of something that would be really good to kick off the month and also have people already started on their health journey to take part in the Meltdown Challenge that will be coming up. So that is basically all the main things that we wanted to cover where people were getting a lot of questions on. So wanted to cover some of the best ways to start creating buzz for the month of August to come, what all the different things are. And again, just basically, that's why we have it finished off with this training, is on the 18th of the month, we're going to spend a lot of time basically going through the systems of supporting your clients, getting them integrated with the evolution of the habits of health system, and all of those things to integrate clients with. So on Monday, the 18th of August, we're going to be having that training live, local at the Round. And then we'll also have it set up with live cast. So please feel free to clear your schedule. Again, that's 6 to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I also want to throw it out too that we'll have a training in August on the 16th at Saturday. We have to determine the time, but it's in Orange County at Vanguard. And that's actually our very own Ms. Heinrich is going to be hosting that training, and a lot of people coming down for that. So that'll be great. So wanted to give you guys the info of that as we come out as well. So hopefully all this has been helpful for you. If you have any more questions, please reach out to your support team. But we've had all these questions popping up about how to utilize these great tools. So kind of wanted to get them out in bite-sized sequences so you can really metabolize them all at once, and kind of how that would roll into your offering and where they come into play as you support clients, talk to pre-clients, and follow up with people. So hope you guys all enjoyed. Really excited for the month of August to come and all the great things we got. And just want to say thanks for the great convention. Ashley, did you want to add anything as we finish up?
No, I think that's great. I'm really looking forward to breaking down each section into more detail. But I think that, getting out a general overview, answering some basic questions, I think is going to really help people get into momentum really fast. So, I just really look forward to doing specific trainings as soon as, I'm so limited. I have my hands tied. I don't have all the specifics for you, but as soon as I do, I can't wait to give it to you all.
Perfect.